do that because obviously they're filming a private house. Now, you can understand that in the day and age that we're in, people are very sensitive about filming.
Yes.
Bearing in mind that this is quite a busy area.
Okay.
And they are within the rights to ask somebody. I mean, you can't.
Can I just clarify that for you? Anybody's within the rights to say anything they want. It's called freedom of speech.
Yes, it is. But they're also within the rights to ask you not to do that on their property. This property belongs to the Frenchgate Centre.
And who's managing that today then?
The Frenchgate Centre manager.
Right. I would like to speak to the manager for clarification on this.
Right.
Because all I'm hearing is
pack up and come down with me to the Frenchgate Centre management office.
Right. Well, I was planning on waiting about another 15 minutes, then packing up anyway. Could you just ask them if it's okay if we stay that 15 minutes? Or I could negotiate the fact that I've come up here to pay a ticket to film. Under the circumstances, if they're happy to let me off for not paying the parking ticket, I will leave straight away. I would like to negotiate them terms with the manager.
I can try.
Or I could stay 15 minutes and pay.
I can try, like I say, sir, but if the management say you've got to stop and leave...
Right. I'd like the manager to come and tell me themselves, please, because they are the person responsible. I believe it's their responsibility.
Well, you believe it's their responsibility.
And I believe people are acting on... Yeah.
I can understand your feelings.
Yeah.
That you're here just filming whatever you're filming.
Yeah, the train station down below.
Right.
There's no law against that, is there?
Well, you should... There is from here, because you're not meant to be filming from here.
Right. Can you quote the law for what it actually is for not filming here? I mean, I need a quote for reference on camera.
Why?
Because I need to follow this through, because I feel like this is wrong. You know, and under the circumstances, it's good for everybody to understand what is right and wrong.
You cannot just do stuff on private property without prior permission from the person who is in charge of that property.
Well, I understand this is actually not just private property, it's public property as well.
It isn't.
Because
private property.
I haven't been invited on here, and neither have all these people.
No. A shopping centre is not public property.
Okay.
It's private property. The same as every shop in here.
Right.
If you wanted to walk into a shop or any place like that, a retail premises, a pub, anywhere like that, they can refuse you entry because it's private, with implied access for people who want to use it for the business that it's there for, i.e. a shop, they want to go shopping, a pub, they want to have a drink or a meal, and things like that. That's what it's there for. It's not there for everything else.
But in all fairness, you have said there's a law against it, but you can't quote the law, you know. Could you find the reference to the law? I mean, it'd be a quick radio call and clarify everything. And can you just tell them that it's on camera as well? I need it for reference. Because I do feel intimidated by them.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I cannot let you record.
Well, you could tell me what they say then.
Well, I can tell you.
That's good. Yes.
But I can't. You obviously.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Come on.
Okay. Is there a problem with me being here, as in lawfully? Because I'm recording for reference.
You're supposed to have.
Yeah.
Let's have just.
Okay. I need to leave it on because I feel like I'm being wronged here.
Well, no.
So I mean, you're an officer of the law. You're going to keep the peace.
Yes.
You're under oath.
And that's what we're here to do.
Good. Okay.
According to the Frenchgate Centre staff,
yes.
You're supposed to have permission before you film from here.
Right. Okay.
Before you film anywhere on here.
Right. Okay.
And unfortunately, you haven't gained that necessary permissions, have you?
Right, I have actually asked for permission, but nobody's actually been to the manager. Is this the manager?
No, this isn't the manager.
Right.
Well, you don't have permission from Frenchgate Security, Frenchgate Management to film, have you?
Well, I believe that I can ask the management, which I've tried.
Have you got permission at the moment?
I haven't asked, but I've actually tried to ask, but nobody's relaying the message.
Okay. Well, for this moment in time, please turn your camera off.
It's probably best for everybody's reference that it stays on.
No, I think it's best if you turn it off because you haven't got permission to film on here at the moment from management.
Right. Just before I turn the camera...
They are within their rights to have you ejected from the shopping centre because it is basically sort of private property.
Just before I turn the camera off, can I have your name and number for reference?
Yeah, on PC 3461 Glyn, British Transport Police Doncaster.
Okay. And do I have to, by law, turn this camera off now?
You haven't got permission. They are within their rights to eject you from the...
It's my understanding that anybody's got the right to ask anything. It's called freedom of speech. But I do want to actually leave now, but I feel like I've been here longer than I need to, and I feel like I've gone over the hour, and I would like to negotiate, you know,
Right, well, certainly. If you turn that off, please. Yeah.
I'd have to leave it running for the reference of what's gone on.
I'm asking you to turn it off now, please. You've got my details.
Yeah.
I've given the reason why. Okay, I've been quite reasonable, so I'm asking you to turn it off, please.
Right. Will I be breaking the law if I don't turn it off?
You will be ejected from here.
Right, I'm happy to leave. I'm happy to leave right now. And can you just relay that message to the people who's listening? Because I don't think they're listening.
This gentleman here is the security manager.
Stop filming now, sir. You're quite within your rights to leave, but we'd rather.
Right.
We would not.
Can I leave without? Because of the inconvenience, I did pay for a ticket to come and film. Now, under the circumstances, because of the problem, I'm happy to leave if you're happy to let me go for free. If you don't want to do that, then we'll have to negotiate some other way.
Well, there's no negotiation, sir. You've come on of your own free will. You've taken your parking ticket.
Okay.
That's not an issue that I'm going to get into.
Right, fair enough.
You'd need to speak to the landlord's office regarding
I'm happy to do that, yeah.
Okay, that's
all right.
We can provide you with those details. That's not an issue. But you have no permission from the owners of this property.
Right, I accept the fact that I have no permission. So lawfully, legally.
Can you switch it off, please?
I'd rather you didn't touch the camera because that would class as assault.
I don't think it would be classed as assault.
Well, can I just say, I'm happy to turn it off, and
you.
I'd like to leave on an hour's payment. Is that okay with you, sir? Because I've been here longer than necessary, really.
Well, they can have a look at your ticket, but for the moment, just let's turn this off, and then we need to get some details from yourself as well. I've given you my details.
Right. I'm happy to speak to you with everybody else disappeared.
Okay, that's fine. I'm sure it will go. Right, and if you can send the
and if everybody's
I'm a police officer as well, mate.
Could I see your identification?
Yeah. No, don't put the camera
Okay,
on
fair
me.
enough, fair enough.
I don't like it, okay.
Alright, fair enough. I do feel like, you know, I'm a bit intimidating now with three policemen.
We don't mean to intimidate you.
You're British Transport Police. Is this anything to do with British Transport?
Yes, it is.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay. As you come on there, you'll see the bylaw notices as well.
Well, I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything saying no filming. I didn't see anything needing permission or anything.
Well, you have already been told that. So, like I say, could you ask you to turn that off, please? And
I would like this gentleman to leave, and I will talk to you happily without the camera.
Which gentleman? This
gentleman.
That's no problem. I'm sure he'll be quite happy to stand over there. Would you like to stand over there as well, mate? Please, thank you.
And I really do know that I don't need to turn this off, and you know that. Please, I know.
Turn it off.
Please bear with me. I know you don't want to be filmed, but
well, turn it off, please.
All right, I'll leave it off you.
No, just turn it off.
I feel like you're going to do something. I feel intimidated by you. In fact, I want to call the police. I feel intimidated now.
I'm asking you to turn it off, please.
No, I'm going to call the police. I don't believe I need to. Can you clarify that for me now? Can I leave this recording? I'd like to keep it recording for reference, because if you're doing your job right, you've nothing to worry about.
I am doing my job right. What's your name, please?
I'm going to call the police. I feel this is wrong.
What's your name, please?
I don't need to give that. I'm happy to leave. I'm trying to leave, but you won't let me know. Am I being detained?
No, you're not being detained.
I'd like to leave.
Like your details, please.
Police, please. Debenhams. Yeah, I'd like to have a second opinion police officer here, please. Top of Debenhams. I feel intimidated by this police officer. He won't allow me to carry on filming. I feel like he's going to harm me in some way. I'd like the police presence, please. No, I'm telling you, it's all on camera. He's intimidating me. And he wants me to turn the camera off because he knows I've got evidence of it. And I need a police officer because Yes, but I don't think he's doing his job right now. He's fetching someone else in plain clothes, and he says he's British Transport Police. And I want to leave this place, but he won't let me. He wants my details, and I don't feel like I need to. It's all on camera. I'm happy to leave the premises, but they won't let me. I'm feeling intimidated and frightened. Sir, what's your number, sir? Sir, police officer. Please, what's your name and number, please?
My number is 3461.
3461 from
Doncaster.
From Doncaster, British Transport Police. Well, I don't believe I've got a proper police officer with me, and I'd like a proper police officer with me.